You are watching Jenny's Biblical Messages, and today we are going to talk about how being lazy is actually demonic. It's actually a sin. So we're going to look at two different scriptures here so you understand what I'm saying. Romans 12:11 says, "Do not lack diligence. Be fervent in the spirit to serve the Lord." Fervent means you're enthusiastic about your task. You go about it. You want to do it. When you lack diligence, you're lazy or you're slothful. That's actually a demonic word, to be slothful. Or it's not a demonic word, but it's in the demonic realm of a word. Matthew 25:26 says, "You evil, lazy slaves." Evil and lazy are actually interchanging. Have you ever thought about that before? I've never really thought about it like that before, but here's what I know. My job came from the Lord. He gave me that job, and I know because of how I got this job, what happened when I got this job, what happened before I got this job, what I was praying for. I know the job that I have now came from God. And so God is my ultimate boss, right? And so I started thinking it's kind of a slower time for me right now, so I'm not doing as much work. I'm waiting on people. A lot of people that I work with or I help with, they are super busy right now. So I have to wait on them to do my job. And they're busy doing other jobs. So I feel lazy when I do it. I feel like I'm just sitting around waiting for people to give me this and that so I can do my job. And I hate that feeling. But what's the difference between waiting on somebody or being lazy and just not doing your job? I work with a lot of different people and a lot of different ages. I work with a lot of people that are millennials and even the Gen Z, I think. We've got some young people that work for us, and they're all wonderful people. I'm more of a Gen Xer. There's a couple of boomers, not a lot. But it's very interesting to see the difference in people. And it's not the difference in the generations like we think. It's the difference in the mindset. Some people are very, very hardworking, and they do their job with diligence, and they are excited about doing their job. And then some people sit on their phones all day, and you don't really see them do a whole lot, you know? Being slothful or being lazy is actually one of the 7 deadly sins. So let me run those down for you really quick. Pride, greed, lust, envy, gluttony, wrath, and sloth. Crazy. We're going to put pride, greed, lust in with sloth? Because we're being lazy. Gluttony, you're doing too much. You're eating too much, or you're spending too much. That is a 7 deadly sin. So is being a sloth, being lazy. Isn't that crazy? I think that's crazy. So being slothful is a spirit of apathy. It's refusal of divine joy. Have you even thought about that? Like when you're being lazy, you are actually refusing the joy that God has for you when you're being lazy. It's a lack of care for God and your spiritual duties. You don't care. You don't care what He has for you. It's weariness and indifference. I just don't care. So when you are slothful, you are actually not doing what God has for you in your life. He has a divine purpose for your life. And if you don't do anything for that purpose, and you're being lazy, and you're not seeking that purpose, it's a sin. Yeah. It's one of the 7 deadly sins. I don't know if you've ever thought about it like that before. Now, let's not confuse that with you have been working hard and you need a day of rest. We all need that. So when you take your day of rest, or you're not feeling good and you're like, I just need to sleep this off. That's what I have to do. I just need to sleep this off. So I may have a day here or there where I'm just sleeping all day. That is not being lazy. That is taking care of your body so you can continue to move on. But I feel lazy when I do that. I feel like, oh, I'm not doing anything. But I know that if I don't do that, I can't go tomorrow and do what I need to do tomorrow. So I want you to ask yourself, and I want you to look around your workplace and just kind of check people out. Are you lazy? Are any of your coworkers lazy? Or are you all like diligent and fervent and ready to go out and do your job? Have a blessed day, everybody.